On February 13 of 2025, Bini made their much-anticipated comeback with their latest single, Blink Twice. As one of the leading P-pop girl groups, Bini has consistently released high-energy, infectious tracks that showcase not only their vocal and dance skills, but also their ability to evolve as an artist. With previous hits like Salamin Salamin, Carrera, and Cherry on Top, they built a strong identity in the industry, known for their polished sound and dynamic performances. With Blink Twice, Bini takes on a different approach. The song leans into an experimental blend of R&B, pop, and hip-hop influences, featuring a confident, sassy tone. The playful, chant-like chorus and the bold production choices make it clear that this group is aiming for something fresh. Meanwhile, the music video is directed by Curbs Balagtas, filled with bright and futuristic visuals, continuing with the trend of visually striking music videos that Bini is known for. There's no doubt that this comeback was designed to make a statement, but did it succeed? Now, here's where things get a bit complicated. I have a lot of respect for Bini and their artistry, and I appreciate when artists take risks with their music. But after multiple listens, I have to admit, this song didn't hit as hard for me as their previous releases. Let's break it down. Compared to Bini's past tracks, Blink Twice doesn't feel as musically strong. One of the group's greatest strengths has always been their ability to craft incredibly catchy and replayable songs, ones that get stuck in your head after just one listen. Even Cherry on Top had a distinct groove that kept you hooked. But with Blink Twice, the melody doesn't feel as gripping. The chorus, while playful, doesn't have a standout hook that makes a song linger in your mind. I kept waiting for that wow moment, but it never fully arrived. It's fun in the moment, but it doesn't leave me with the same excitement that I usually get from a Bini track. Sonically, Blink Twice is different from what we heard from Bini before. The beat is somewhat bouncy and minimalistic, with a focus on attitude and delivery rather than complex instrumentals. I can see what they were going for, something bold, sassy, and fun, but the execution doesn't completely work for me. One issue is that the song lacks dynamic progression. While many of their previous songs build toward a climatic moment, Blink Twice stays relatively flat throughout. There's no real shift or standout moment that elevates it from just okay to great. This makes it harder for me to stay engaged from start to finish. The lyrics of Blink Twice emphasizing with confidence and playful flirtation. It's very fitting with the rising trend of girl groups embracing sassier, more assertive themes. I don't have a problem with that at all. But what made past Bini songs stand out was their unique spin on things. I feel like Blink Twice doesn't showcase their identity as strongly as their other releases did. Now, I want to be fair. Music is subjective, and I've seen mixed reactions to this song already. Some fans love it and appreciate the new direction, while others, myself included, aren't really fully sold on it, and that's okay. Not every song is going to resonate with everyone. Experimenting with different styles is part of an artist's journey. One thing I do think is worth discussing is a shift towards more English lyrics. Local fans have had mixed reactions to Bini's English-heavy releases, especially since their last single, Cherry on Top. While some appreciate the English lyrics help attract a global audience, others feel that Bini's starting to drift away from their OPM or original Filipino music roots. Some argue that one of the biggest appeals was their strong embrace of Filipino culture in their both sound and lyrics, and fans are concerned that they are going more international might dilute that identity. Of course, other fans don't mind the shift, seeing it as a natural progression for a group looking to expand beyond the Philippines. Personally, I think language doesn't matter as much as the musical identity, but if they start losing what made them stand out in the first place, that's where it could become a concern. I'll admit, sometimes songs take a while to grow on me. There have been plenty of times where I didn't love a track at first, but ended up appreciating it more after repeated listens. Bini has had such a great run of tracks. They've set their bar really high for themselves. When you consistently put out memorable, high-quality songs, expectations naturally rise. That's why this release feels a bit underwhelming. I was hoping for another instant hit, and instead, I got a track that I feel indifferent about. That said, this doesn't change my overall excitement for Bini's future. They're still an incredibly talented group, and I have no doubt they'll bounce back with something amazing. At the end of the day, Bini is one of the most promising P-pop acts out there. I really admire their willingness to try something new. Even if Blink Twice wasn't exactly my cup of tea, I appreciate their creativity and boldness. That's just my opinion. Now I want to hear yours. Did you love Blink Twice, or do you also feel that it's not as strong as their previous releases? Do you think the song will grow on you over time, or is it just not for you? What kind of musical direction would you like to see Bini take in the future? Let's discuss in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!